as I mentioned, if you were here earlier on when we first got pulled into the Zoom room, we will have 2 new moves. So be prepared for those. Those of you just coming in, 2 light weights if you have them, 1 bigger weight if you have it, and a resistance band of any size. If you don't have any of those things, do not worry, I got you covered. Okay? So let's get started. We got a Heinie Run. I'm feeling like getting our heart rate up fast. How about you? All right, let's do it. Heinie Run, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. It's time to rock and roll. 30 seconds of pumping your knees, flushing your legs, and getting your heart rate up. There's Christine. Love your shorts. 15 seconds. Keep it going. You got 10 more seconds. Next up, we're going to go wide, squat down, and reach overhead. Butt down, chest high. Excellent. Keeping your eye gaze lifted will keep your chest lifted and make sure your legs are taking this on. We want to bend our knees, bend our hips, get everything loose and mobilized. Add a heel lift if you want, even a hop at the top if you want more than that. Nicole, good morning. 10 seconds. Good morning, Deb. All right, next up, feet under hip, taking a reverse lunge. Bend your back knee deep, reach overhead, step in and switch. We're gonna have a few different ways we're gonna use the lunge in today's class. So whether we're standing or we're bending, your back heel is always lifted. Remember that? And you always have a soft knee in the back leg. Let's do 2 more. Not a whole lot of lateral lunging in class today. However, we do have some. So I want you to warm up those muscle groups. Feet wide, level 1, side, center, other side, center. Level 2, step, and reach chamber, center, and alternate. However you're feeling this morning, listen to your body. You can stay stationary and just shift if your hips are a little tight. If you're feeling up for it, add the step. 10 seconds. Whew. Good, legs are feeling pretty nice, hopefully for you as well. Let's get your upper body there. So touch your toes, a little bit extra stretch for back legs. High plank position, 1 push-up, and walk back up. Working our way into push-ups this morning because we have some variations of them today. We have tricep push-ups. We're also gonna work 3-dimensionally with our push-ups. So as you get down, elbows wide for now. Later on, we'll talk about other positions to train different muscle groups. Drop your knees if you need. Just squeeze your butt to protect your spine, knees, or toes. Final one. Today's warm-up, we finish with a plank jack. So plank position, jack your feet, or tap your feet alternating. 3, 2, go. We have 30 seconds here, and we have an add-on, anyone who wants it. Opposite hand, touch a shoulder of opposite foot working. So I'm starting tapping, and then once I got it, I'll go back to jacking with my feet. Again, that's just an option. It's early on in class, but take it if you're up for it. It'll add some stability training for your core. 15 seconds, let's finish this up. Keep your hips square as you jump and as you lift your hands. 5 seconds. And that's your time. Excellent. So today we start with an AMRAP. And as I mentioned earlier in class, a little bit more foundational in terms of movement. Doesn't mean they're going to be simple, okay? They are so kind of a good dynamic training, each move, but they're a little bit more simpler to understand. So the first move, we're going to be in a hover position and coming to a spider plank. So hands come wide, out, out, and in, alternate leading arms. You see my hands, they're not under my shoulder when I walk out. Rather, they're in front and wide. This will add some work here and make your waistline work a little harder. After you do 10 reps of that, right into burpees you go. You can add push-ups, you can add tuck jumps, whatever works for you. When you finish number 10 of burpee, 1 or 2 weights or none, reverse lunge overhead press. If you have a band, you could pull it down as you reverse lunge. Each leg equals 1. And if you don't have a weight, you just take the lunges, okay? So 10 reps, then you get right back to spider plank, burpee, reverse lunge, 5 minutes, nonstop through that. Cool. All right, Let's get to it. In 3, 2, 1, 5 minutes on the clock. Let's go, spider plank. So after you walk your hands out wide, drop back down to your elbows, and then back up to your hands wide. Yes, that's it. Good. On your forearms, you actually are gonna engage your core more. So it's nice to get down when you're in that under shoulder position. When we're wide and reaching, we're adding the intensity in that width. That's why it's okay to be on our hands. When you're done, 10 burpees. Option add push-up at the base. Option add tuck jump or anything fancy you want at the top. Reverse lunge, loaded or pressing or nothing, you choose. So right now I'm just loading. When I feel good, I'm gonna add the press. Take your time when you get to those lunges. You wanna ensure that you are not wobbly and you're actually getting depth through your rear knee. Whew. We're almost 1.5 minutes in already. You've got 3.5 minutes left. Target to get 2 to 4 rounds in, okay? 2 to 4. Good, spider planks. Some of you are back at it. Some of you are lunging and looking really solid. Nice, Gillian. What I love about this sequence, it's surprising how quick you get your heart rate up. Almost halfway through it. You got 2.5 minutes coming down the pipe. That's it, Liza in the house. Meredith, back in. Keep it rolling. Plants back in the house. I love your green thumb, Christine. I'm jealous. I barely can keep plants alive. Hoo-wee. 2 minutes on the clock. We are conditioning your metabolism with this training. Endurance, dynamic movements. Your heart rate's gonna skyrocket. Burn more calories all day, not just right now. As long as you give your 100%, whatever that is for you. Final bits, final bits. Just over 90 seconds left. Now's the time, guys. Now's the time you get the change. This last 90 seconds, it's gonna hurt more than the first 3.5 minutes. But it's the most valuable. Yes, 60 seconds now, 1 minute, that's it. Beautiful work. Nice. 50 seconds. Oh man, we've got this all the way to the end. Let's stay strong and solid. When you get back to the plank, if you're losing positioning of your hips, butt goes in the air, bring your feet wider, squeeze your butt really hard, and engage your muscles to support your posture more. 20 seconds. 15. Go, go, go. In training right now, we work to the timer. Everything we do today, deal? We don't stop till I tell you to. Commit. And time. Now you can stop. Ooh. Okay. Officially got the sweatsuit on. We're ready to circuit train. Grab a sip of what you got, towel down. Our circuit today, you have 45-second intervals, and we go through the sequence 2 times. Why? Because we're gonna work unilaterally. Regulars in the house, you've learned that term. If you don't remember what it means, or if you are new to class or new to fancy training terminology, single side body training, okay? So your first move is a staggered push-up. We're gonna take one hand, walk it in front, and drop into a push-up, okay? Bring it back and take a push-up in the middle. Bring it up, take a push-up, and this stagger. This is gonna integrate some more muscle groups, some lats, some shoulders, some fancy fun stuff. When we're done, we'll move on to a new move, and just know it's only one hand moving, because lat 2 and circuit will do side 2 for the unilateral of the other side of the body. Okay, hit the ground, 10 seconds, knees or toes, stagger push-up. 3, 2, 1, go. Good. Right on your toes, Christine, nice, look at y'all. Holy. I don't think I've seen so many people on their toes. You guys are phenomenal. Mallory looking awesome. Say Margaret, always so strong. Gillian, always so strong too. You guys are amazing. Every single one of you look fantastic. 20 seconds, stay on your toes if you're on your toes. Let's commit. You've only got 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Let's do one more forward and one more center. Go. Finish it and then breathe. Beautiful. We're going to come onto our forearms. Your arms are in 2 L's. As I mentioned with that spider plank, when we have our forearms under our shoulders, it recruits more of our core than when we're on our hands under our shoulders. Here, we're going to open our body like a door and then come back down. Option is to hold a weight in that hand moving. Another option is to lace your hand through when you center your body. Otherwise, you rock back down on the ground in between each rep. Knees or toes, rotating, hover one direction. 3, 2, 1, go. It's essential that you move your body like a door on hinges in this move to integrate the core properly. So what I mean by that is take your side foot all the way to the ground when you open, and then toes when you close. Beautiful. That's it, Nicole. Very good. 10 seconds. You should feel that waistline that's facing the ground when you open, pinching pretty hard. Maybe lift your top hip higher if you want more pinch, more squeeze through your oblique. 2 and time. On our feet, next up, we have a lateral lunge. I talked about this in the warm-up where you could stay stationary and shift. Likewise here. So if you're just shifting, it's one direction and center. If you're not and you're stepping, one direction and center. And if you want a little more, one direction and clean up a weight with you on the way up. You can even add a knee lift, an overhead press. Get as fancy as you're comfortable with, but don't get fancy until you feel good about the move, and then work up to the intensity. Side 1, lateral lunge, your style, your choice in 3, 2, 1, go. That's it. Woo! There you go. I think that weight's too light for you, Gillian, that's why. Add that punch overhead. That'll dial up a little bit. You can even add a knee lift. Beautiful. 15 seconds. Training is just like building a pyramid. We have to create our foundation, and everybody has to start there. So if you're not lifting today, no shame. You're building your foundation, you're working your way up the levels. Time. Final move. Same leg is gonna move, squat, and then step out. So you're in a mid, and then a wide. Do you see how I'm not standing up in between, I'm pulsing? Option is to step up in between. It takes away a little bit of the heat. Okay, another option is to add a knee lift in between each, and that'll add a little power into the training. Okay, so let's do one side, this is it, and then we'll go to side 2 of everything. 3, 2, squat, wide and wider. Good, you know what I like about that knee lift too? It adds some abs, yeah? But what's cool about the pulse is you're creating constant time under tension. Like traps oxygen in blood, forces results to happen in the legs fast. So you take what you want. Final 10, we go to the top on the other side of our body. Good, get your hips back and down. Beautiful squats out there. Time up, nice. All right, y'all, shake it off. You got a few seconds. We go to staggered push-up, side 2. Whew, back to the ground. We'll work our way to standing. 3, 2, 1, and go. Other hand forward and center. My challenge to you right now is to mirror what you did on the other side of your body. It's harder this side because we're more winded, our body's taxed. But let's challenge that strong equal training. 15 seconds. If you could do 2 more each target, you'll be golden. So 1 forward, 1 back, 2 times. Finish it up. All right, get ready for it. We're going pretty quickly in. Time. Rotating hover, side 2. Shake off your shoulders if you need. Last set on our arms, we'll be on our feet next 2 blocks. 3, 2, 1, go. Again, grabbing that weight if you use it. Lacing through if you did last side. 15 seconds. These intervals are just long enough for you to know you're successful, but short enough so you don't have to quit. 5 seconds, that's all you got. Do 2 more turns. 1 more. And that is it. Back to the lateral lunge. You got 10 seconds to rise. We go in 5, 3, 2, 1, go. A lot of what we're doing today is full body integrative training. That means we use arms, core, legs together in one single move. This gets us more results quicker. It's also real life training. It's how we move. 15 seconds. Whoo! Nice. The further you reach towards that opposite foot or even past it, the more you're gonna work your abdominals as well. Time is up. Finishing up the legs. Squatting, pulsing, or knee lifting like you did last round. 3, 2, here we go, timer's on. Side 2. Open your knees wide. Make room for your hips. Yes. Woo-wee. Legs for days on my Zoom screen. You guys look great. Nothing feels better than sweating, training together, starting the day on this high note. 15 seconds. Woo-wee. Keep it rolling. Turning up my jam. Good song on. 10 seconds. Get lower if you can. Come on. Time. Oh man. Circuit 1 done. All right, y'all, we have a tower. In this tower, we have 2 new moves. I want to show you them now because I want you to really understand them, and then we'll get to the tower. When we get to the tower, I'll introduce each move singularly as we roll. So just to see the 2 moves, wide position, weight or band over waist. You're haloing as you rise, and then bringing weight back over hip. Now, this can be done by stepping, but if you step, you want to make sure you're going to squat and not a lateral lunge, right? This is what it looks like stepping. Halo, drop into squat. Otherwise, halo, drop into squat without step. That's move 1, that's new. Move 2, that's new. One leg is back in a lunge. One arm pulls, and then the other. One arm pulls, then the other. Option for more, lift back leg as the back arm pulls, and then lower down when the front arm pulls, okay? Those are your 2 new moves. I'll remind you of them when we get there. Halo squat and rowing loaded lunge. So let's start with move 1, and it's an oblique mountain climber. You all know this, we do it a lot. If you don't hit the ground, you're running your knees to opposite elbow, big crunch, big twist, and speed it up if you can. 35 seconds, 3, 2, go. Oblique climber, run it. Shift your weight over your hands, squeeze your shoulder blades to open chest, and crunch your knee towards elbows across your body. 15 seconds. Cranking up our heart rate. Punch it. 8, 5, 3, 2, and time. Yeah. All right, we are rising into the lunge back with the rowing. Now, if you have a band, row and pull. If you don't have a band, single leg deadlift and knee. We're gonna have 2 rounds. So remember what leg you do this on. The second tower, we'll do the other side. 3, 2, 1, go. Start with the arms. Good. Now pull your elbow high and bend the front knee up and down, right? It lifts when your front arm is down. It bends when your front arm is up. Yes. You should feel this in your legs, in your waist, and your back. Pinch your shoulder blades. 20 seconds. Good. Push your heel through floor. Tap down with the back toe. 8 seconds. 3, 2, time. All right, y'all. Shake off that butt cheek. Halo squats. Remember, you can stay on the spot, or you can step. Feet under hips, step out wide. 3, 2, 1, go. Now step, drop into squat. Circle, drop into squat. Be mindful of your knees. You don't want to shift more into one leg than the other. You want to be centered into a squat. Okay, so if you need to, do it without the stepping at first. Feel it. I see some shifting. Remember, center your weight, center your weight. Okay? Centered. Think of a sumo squat landing. Yes, much better. Y'all are getting it. Good thing we have 2 rounds. That's why I put this in here, because I want you to learn it and then have another chance to dominate it. Time. Your final move is a Heinie Run, weighted or not. In 3, 2, go. Flush those babies out. 20 seconds, and then we have recovery. We'll do side 2 of everything, or round 2, should I say, of everything. 15 seconds. Lift your knees a little higher. Straighten your arms a little higher. 8, 3, 2, time. Nice. You have 30 seconds to breathe. We're gonna get back in the game, starting on the ground. Oblique climbers. The only thing I'm gonna ask you to do identically will be when we get back to the lunge variation, because that was single side body training. So whatever you chose, band or weights, keep the same. Otherwise, feel free to vary everything else. Oblique climbers. Hit the ground. 3, 2, and go, go, go. Pump it. Get the flow. This is always the time I turn on my music. The second time through each move, because I'm confident and I want to jam out. Feel free to join in on the party. 15. 8 seconds left. And time. Rise up. Side two. The lunge that's loaded with the rows. Remember to use your leg to recruit you up and down like a piston. 3, 2, go. Back leg lift, back elbow lift. Yes. The higher you can point your elbow up, the more you're gonna work your back and your waist, believe it or not. It'll force it to twist more. There you go, Margaret. Good work. 10 seconds. Woo-wee. That butt cheek should be screaming at you right now. And time. Ouch. All right, with this halo, if you felt confident, feel free to add a little bit more heaviness if you have a bigger weight. Stepping or on the spot. Sumo squat halo. Go. Your weight ends up right over your front thigh. Your chest stays square to the front. I'm not moving fast. I'm moving with precision. That is our focus right now. Circle around. Feel your core working in that circle. And then as you reach across your hip, feel your oblique working. 15 seconds. You guys look really good this round. Really good with your leg positioning. You learn well. 5 seconds, stay strong. And time. Heinie Run, again, you could rack the heavier weight if you have one, or use what you did, or do what you did last round. Ready? And go. Heinie Run to finish this tower. Knees a little higher. Pointing your knees, pointing your toes will help you do that. 10 seconds. Come on, come on. 5, pump it. Woo. Time. You earned a sip of whatever beverage you're sipping on. We're done with towers. Oh. Wow. Oh man, I'm out of breath. Circuit 2, we slow down a little bit, 1 minute in each move. So it's gonna be more strength focused training. Of course, you all know if you work for an extended amount of time, you're also gonna get your heart rate up and shed calories too, so we'll be there. First up, we have a side plank. So you could be on your hand or forearm, side on, tucking knee to elbow. Those of you who have a lightweight and want to go wild, feel free to bring that into the mix. Okay, that'll be move 1 for 1 whole minute, and then I'll introduce the other moves through this cycle. So let's take 1 minute in the side plank. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So I'm on my bottom knee right now. You could start right away stacked on your toes. Crunch knee to elbow. Oh man, love it. Now, as you reach, extend your arms super long so you feel the waistline here lengthening super long. As if you were in a Pilates class, you want to think about lengthening to strengthen your waist, your whole body through this move. Good. Now that arm, remember, over your ear, feel your bicep touch your ear as you reach. Yes, Christine. 10 seconds. Woo! This is why I love Exceed classes. You can get a phenomenal 6-pack while you're also strength training. It's not just about one thing, it's about our whole body. Last one, time. Love it. Okay, next up, on your feet. One leg back, lunge and twist, center, twist. If you notice, the waistline that I just had pointing the ground, that's the leg going backwards. That'll make this waistline work, give this one a break. We're gonna do that too when we go to side 2. So the side that was facing the ground is a leg that steps back, okay? Lunge, twist, and rise. Twist and rise. Go. Twist, rise. Twist over your front leg. So you protect, yep, good. Now, I'm doing a loaded option. Christina's taking a power option. I'm gonna show it. She's adding the front knee lift. That's wonderful. Add it, guys, if you want. Nice. That will bring that waistline back in, and that's totally fine. But just take notice. Feel what happens when you add variable or get rid of variable. 20 seconds. Option is here. Anyone who needs, I'm pulling back to show it. If you do not have weight, you lace your fingers, elbows wide. Trust me, it'll feel amazing. 10 seconds. Woo. 5 seconds, we go to single leg hip bridge next. Time. So that leg that was backwards stays on the ground. The other leg lifts. Push up into a single leg hip bridge and down. I have a weight on my lap, not required. Now, you could pulse and not lower all the way down for more. You can also add a heel lift to work a little harder. 3, 2, 1, and let's go. The closer your heel is to your butt, the harder it will be on your booty. If you want to work your hamstring more, however, you'll lengthen the leg further away. You'll feel the hamstring fire up right away. So you could pick the target of your posterior chain in this move, all pending on foot placement. Maybe even try it out just to see what it feels like. 25 seconds. Oh man. Lower down anytime you need, and then drive back up and pulse when you can. 15. Nothing to prove. There we go. 5, 4, 3 more pulse, 2 more pulse, 1, ouch. Rise up. Okay, last move. And then we do everything side 2. I'm gonna use the arm that was crunching for a squat thruster. Focusing more on the arm, half squat and press is really what you wanna think about. Go heavier if you got it, go lighter if you don't. And if you don't have any tools, do squat jumps if you wanna change it up. Otherwise, just squat and punch. 3, 2, go. If you want to give your legs a break and want to isolate your arm, you can get rid of the leg movement and focus on your shoulder more. Take a look at me for that. Keep your core braced and solid. Try not to let your back arch. As we rip through the reps, our body's going to look for shortcuts. 25. Guys, we only have side 2 to do of everything, and then we go right to EMOM. We're near the end of working out. 10. Oh man, my shoulder though. How's yours? Ha. And time. Wow. All right, you got 30 seconds to meet me on the ground, side hover. We're going everything side 2. We go in 3, 2, 1, begin. I'm starting on my knee to show the option. Go on your toes if you're ready. Whatever you do though, don't let your lower hip drop. That won't do too much, right? We want to get lifted a little bit to load our waistline. Yes. If you're wobbly, check out your elbow. Is it really far in front of you? Make sure it's racked underneath your shoulder. That'll help you stay stronger and more solid. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And time. Love it. Back to the lunging, remember? We're twisting the other direction now. The side that was facing the ground, that leg goes backwards. 3, 2, 1, go. Twist and rise, twist and knee, you choose. There you go. No matter your choice, know that your focus is going to be, your primary focus is getting deep down here and a big twist here. If you start to lose that by adding the knee, then you need to get rid of the knee to get depth. "20 seconds. Yeah, good, Gillian. Stay strong. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and time. Wow. Hip bridge. I had a brain fart there. Okay, so that leg that was backwards stays on the ground. Other leg lift. The leg that was backwards on the ground. Other leg lift in 3, 2, and here we go. Remember your choices. You can work your hamstrings more by extending leg longer on the ground. You can come onto your tippy toe like I am, and that'll engage your glutes, hamstrings, and calves extra. Halfway, you got 30 seconds. Anytime you need, you lower down, especially if you got pressure in your lower back. 20 seconds. Almost, 10 seconds. And out, time. Let's finish this. Single arm thruster, side 2, yeah. Should be hard to move right now. I love what I'm seeing. The torture is real. Let's do this. Single arm thruster, 3, 2, 1, go. Somehow it makes it less painful for me, for myself, knowing I'm not alone in this torture. Remember, if you want to cap that shoulder off and diminish the work in the legs, you stay isolated through your upper body. No movement below the arm. 20 seconds. Oh my gosh. 8 seconds. Let's do 3 more. 3, 2 more. 1 more, everybody. 1 more. Put it up. Yes. Oh yeah, we finish with an EMOM, and you might want to towel down your space if it's super sweaty, and you might want to grab a drink. Okay, 2 moves, that's it. 10 reps of each. First move, can you guess what muscle group we barely worked today? Anyone? Triceps. So we're gonna work them. Tricep push-ups, elbow into rib, 10 times. Anyone who needs option, you could do overhead extensions instead, or dips on a bench or on the ground. Okay, that's move 1. Move number 2, grab a weight or 2, deadlift, high pull. Oops, I missed a high pull. There it is, hinge and high pull. Now weighted is there. Non-weighted, single leg deadlift, knee lift. Single leg deadlift, knee lift, 5 each leg. That's it, just those 2 moves. Triceps, deadlifts, pick your poison for both moves. Ready for minute 1? Okay, hit the ground. 10 tricep, 10 deadlift, high pull. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, non-weighted, you're hinging, either tapping or knee lifting. Weighted at a high pull. 10 reps. 35 seconds. When you're done, rest. There you go, Christine with her plant. She's pulling her plant up like this. Perfect, love it. You can get anything around your house, guys. A book, a dog, a cat. Well, maybe not a cat, they'll probably scratch you. Dogs are nicer to work out with. At least the cats I've experienced. They would not let me. All right, 5 seconds. Round 2, 3, 2, go. Woo-wee. 45 seconds. That's it, you're moving quicker now. Good work. Protect your body even though we're moving fast and urgently. Stay aware of your spine or aware of your shoulders. 30 seconds. Excellent. Excellent. 3 to go. Remember, your options are overhead extension or dips if you need to pull back. I'm going to take the dips this round so I can show it. All right, 5 seconds. 3, 2, go. You can do this off your sofa, an ottoman, a coffee table, as long as it's stable. "45 seconds. Finish every single rep and then rest. There we go, Nicole. That's it, Deb. Nice, Margaret. 20 seconds. You got 2 rounds to go. These are those rounds that you kind of start to find your mind wanting to contemplate with you, compromise. No, you stick to your highest level. Don't let your mind convince you otherwise unless you absolutely need to shift out of that. 5 seconds, your best tricep option and deadlift option. Set, go. Grunt, scream, I don't care, just don't quit. Ah. 30 seconds. Gillian, you're like, get off the phone with me. I need to work out. I love that. That was the quickest phone call I think I've ever seen. 15 seconds. And guess what? Round 5 of 5, then we're done. And it starts in 5 seconds. Get ready. In 3, 2, go. Burn it out. No excuses right now. You made it this far. Oh man. Wow. Finish every rep, everyone. You got plenty of time. 30 seconds. Oh man. I needed that sweat sesh after the beach yesterday. Smacks you right into gear. Excellent, everyone. When you feel okay enough, heart rate wise, to come down to the floor, do so. Open knees wide. Sit on your heels. And then forward fold from your hips, keeping spine long as you melt into child's pose. Exhale. Hands long. Crawl the fingertips a few inches forward like a spider. Feel the stretch through your armpits when you do that. One more big exhale. Just sink a little deeper. 10 seconds here. Slowly shift your palms backwards as you lift your chest. Take one leg in front, sink into a lunge, hip flexor stretch. Lots of variations where we use those today. Give them a nice stretch, side bend. Sink back, lift your toe. This will get your hamstring, those single leg hip bridges, deadlifts. Those are the muscles, that's the muscle we use those for, so give it a good stretch. Exhale and sink a little lower if you can through your chest. Feel the lengthening. And switch. Lunge forward, other leg. Sinking into hips, squaring your body up, side bend when you're ready. Reaching long, stretching your oblique. We use those a lot for sure. Sinking back when you're feeling good, feeling ready. Lift toe, straighten front leg. We're all different in flexibility, and to be honest, every day my flexibility feels different. So know that about yourself too. It's going to feel different. So be kind to yourself in your stretches. Just go where it feels good, not where it hurts. Knees under hips. Bring them slightly wide, tuck your toes, walk on up, and just hang from your waist down. Let all of your energy flow all the way down through your fingertips, out of your fingertips, as you sway like a palm tree in the wind. Just relax everything in your upper body, in your face, in your fingertips. And then roll up vertebrae by vertebrae. Standing tall and proud, lace hands behind, open chest. Pull down, inhale, and squeeze shoulder blades together. Let's switch that into the front of our body. Now we're gonna open our shoulder blades. Round your back. Inhale. Exhale, release. And I'll twist. Awesome job, guys. Thank you so much for showing up. We're working hard, and I'm seeing the results of your training while watching you guys. So don't stop. You're doing the right thing. You look awesome. Consistency is key. We love you. Keep coming back. Have a beautiful Tuesday. Bye-bye. Bye, everyone. Bye, Liza. Bye, Catherine, if you're there. Bye, Callie. Becky. Bye, Christine. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for coming.